This next story is based on an article from the AP written in Norwegian that we had translated. So there may be some details that have been lost in translation, but the long and short of it is that a Norwegian woman was sentenced to prison for a year and 4 months in Dubai after she reported being raped. She reported being raped to the Dubai police, and she never thought of the fact that sex outside of marriage is a crime in Dubai. And then the information that she gave in the police report was then used to actually prosecute her. And she was convicted of sex outside of marriage, and she's been sentenced to a year and 4 months in prison. Can you believe this, Lewis?
I can believe it. This is the Middle East. This is what happens, and I just don't understand why anyone would go to and or support Dubai, especially after some of the other horror stories we've heard there.
Right. Well, this isn't the first time this happened. Just a couple of months ago, an Australian woman named Alicia Ghali, 27 years old, gave an interview talking about when she was gang raped in Dubai and then had to spend 8 months in jail for having sex outside of marriage. Now, here's the point I want to draw your attention to. A lot of the right wingers that in the US are very critical of Sharia law and all of the things it brings, like this story, are basically in favor of a Christian version of Sharia law. It's a little bit different in that you see it legislated on the issues of abortion or gay marriage or these faith-based so-called pro-family initiatives. It's basically the same thing, and we can't allow ourselves, Lewis, to be confused and think that it's two totally different things. It's different versions of a religious-based law.
Right, and unfortunately, whatever religion you subscribe to makes you blind to everything else. So, of course, when they impose their versions of this, it's completely correct, as long as it's not as long as you don't put the name of any other religion on it.
Absolutely. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with more after this. Dennis Campbell is going to be with us. Then later on the show, we're going to talk about urine-powered mobile phones. It's pretty shocking. Lewis is already queuing up to get a couple dozen of those things because he's very, very excited. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more right after this.